Hey there, I just got done with day 2 of the GMTK Game Jam. This jam, it is themed after Loop, and this was quite the fun day. I'm pleasantly surprised where I left it. I think yesterday I talked a little bit about how I was going to do some maybe some supply drops into a little bit of more like kind of methodical, getting the shot to hit just the right side. And kind of in the twilight hours, the last couple of hours of the stream, my chat over on Twitch, which I was live the whole time today, was about an 8-hour stream. The chat was like, what if you added in some ways to make things bounce? And so we did that with this little trampoline, and that was really fun. We added like AoE explosions, and you can see here, we have a portal effect now that the little rockets you shoot out here, which are just the Godot logo right now, you can go ahead and like start bouncing off of stuff. And I started having so much fun. And such an easy way of just like accidentally having some like really cool trick shots. Like look at that portal into hit. I didn't get anything there, but like having just a bunch of different ways. Like look at that double kill with that shot right there of just bouncing and kind of having these hilarity moments. Like just using kind of fun little janky physics to see what I can do kind of with this play space. And I think the cool thing that I felt toward the end of today, I also have my unpaid interns over there who are just snoozing on the job. Those pesky little kittens. The coolest part of what kind of happened toward the end of the day was I kind of just got into this flow state of why not? What the heck? Let's try out something new. Let's see how quickly I can do something. I had to hop into my code and change the rockets to character body 2Ds, which I knew how to do and knew how to do move and slide. I had to change like my moon and the earth into static body 2Ds, which really didn't change much. And we spent time doing orbital type physics where I can make different things, ellipses and all this different stuff to be able to create this situation. But I got into this really good flow state where I was kind of just experiencing and finding my fun. And I have to thank chat, like my chat over on Twitch, like there's another crazy day of over 100 viewers, almost the entire stream of people hanging out. We're jamming out to good music. I might try to do a live stream on YouTube today if I can figure that out before I go live, because I'll be live right after this video goes live. So it may be a YouTube video stream or whatever. Go to my channel and look for it. Otherwise, come over and follow me over at Twitch, and we can hang out and keep jamming. I think the big thing I figured out is that this is a pinball type game. My goal for any game jam is to do one thing really well, and I think I'm starting to lean into that vibe in a really, really nice way. So this game is a space-themed pinball game where you can shoot rockets into space to blow stuff up and gain points, get combo points. And so right now, the meat and the potatoes are there. Obviously, the game looks kind of bad. There's just shapes and there's no polish, but I was trying to make sure that I could mess around and play around in this kind of space to find that fun, to find what that one thing is and really nail that down before I did. And look at that. It went from 2 portals back and forth and then got 200 points. But imagine if that's like 1,000 points or 10,000 points because you hit a double portal. That's kind of what the juice, I think, for the rest of the jam is going to be. And at the very end, we made a list of kind of what I could do to add in maybe some cheeky references to Mark Brown or a Rickroll moment in there, or just leaning into like different ways that you could lean into kind of looping, which is the theme of the jam, and get it in the way where it's like even more fun, even more rewarding. And I really think right now I've like had moments where I laugh really hard and I emote in ways of making this really fun, but I think there's a few more ideas hidden here. And then the rest of the jam on likely most of Friday, which is tomorrow, and then Saturday it's going to be adding juice, and then Sunday like play testing, final balance tweaks, getting it ready to go and putting it onto itch. You can play the game on itch. There should be a link below to kind of a dummy page that doesn't have any information filled out. And if you want to know how to play it, the only thing you need to know how to do is you grab and you aim with this little aimer here. I spent a crazy amount of time trying to get it so that you could only snap and not shoot into the earth. and I think it's going pretty well. There's probably some tweaks I'll end up doing to really make this feel even better, but I had such a fun time on stream today, and that was the ultimate goal of today, of this whole game jam, is to hang out with my community, with you, and just make cool games together, make cool shit, share a little bit of the wisdom I've picked up over the last couple of years of doing game jams and making games myself, and just when we're struggling, show that struggle, show my discomfort, be okay with not knowing how something works, and try to like showcase what it's like to work through it. One of my favorite content creators is Adam Savage on his channel Tested, and he says that his channel, he builds like physical stuff in the world, but he says his channel is all about showing himself, painting himself into a corner, and then being okay with that discomfort and uncomfortable feeling of not knowing what to do, and showcasing how to make your way out. I think that's exactly what I want my live streams to be, and what I've been doing during this game jam. So if you're jamming, good luck. Remember, the time's always ticking. You can always cut more scope, but it's really hard that if you wait till the very last moment to cut that scope, it's way harder to do that on Sunday than it is to do that today or tomorrow morning. So I will be live at 8 a.m. Central Time right as this video goes live. You can come over on Twitch, and like I said, there might be a YouTube live stream ready to go. I don't know if I can do dual streaming. I want to try it out because it's so much fun to hang out with all the amazing developers and get the help, get the ideas, and just try to make this game as fun as possible in, I guess, the next 2.5 days. I've been Aarimous. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.